used to think luck was something you could hold in your hand. For me, it was this old, worn-out coin. I'd flip it before every bet, every card game, convinced its spin determined my fate. Heads, I'd win big. Tails, well, I'd just have to try again. This coin was my ritual, my superstition, my everything. I tied my entire life, my hopes, and my future to the random chance of which side would land facing up. It started small, friendly poker nights, but soon, the stakes got higher, and so did the walls I built around myself. I became obsessed with the win, the rush. I told myself I was just one big score away from solving all my problems. I chased that high relentlessly, ignoring the warnings, ignoring the losses, until it felt like nothing else in the world mattered. All that mattered was chasing the next moment, the next thrill, the next chance to feel like I was in control, even if I wasn't. But with every flip of that coin, I was actually losing something far more valuable than money. I was losing connection. I started missing family dinners, ignoring calls from my best friend, and making excuses to my partner. My world shrank until it was just me, my coin, and the cold, lonely thrill of the next gamble. The inevitable crash came, and it came hard. I lost everything, not just the money, but the confidence, the self-respect, the life I'd known. I hit rock bottom, sitting alone in my empty apartment, with nothing left but that stupid coin. I held it in my hand, ready to flip it one last time, maybe to decide what to do next. But for the first time, it felt different. It felt heavy, not with luck, but with the weight of all my bad decisions. It felt cold, a stark contrast to the warmth I'd been missing. In that moment of absolute despair, my phone rang. I almost ignored it, but something made me answer. It was my sister. She didn't yell, she didn't judge. She just said, "I'm coming over." An hour later, my best friend showed up too, with pizza and a terrible movie he knew I secretly loved. My partner walked in after them, looked at the mess, then looked at me, and just gave me a hug. A long, silent hug that said more than words ever could. They didn't offer me money. They didn't offer easy solutions. They offered their time. They offered their presence. They sat with me on the floor of my empty apartment, sharing pizza and stories, reminding me of the person I was before the coin took over. They reminded me of shared holidays, inside jokes, and unwavering support. It was in that moment, surrounded by their unconditional love, that I finally understood. Luck isn't a coin flip. It's not about winning a hand or hitting a jackpot. True luck, the only kind that really matters, is having people who will show up for you when you've lost everything. It's the friend who calls, the sibling who comes over without being asked, the partner who holds you when you feel broken. They are the real prize. They are the jackpot. I still have that old coin. I don't flip it anymore. Now, it sits on my desk as a reminder. It reminds me that my greatest fortune isn't in my pocket, but in the people I have in my life. It reminds me that the best bet I can ever make is on myself and on them, because in the end, you'll never beat the house. No matter how lucky you feel, the house always wins. If you're ever feeling lost, look around. Your greatest treasure might be right there, waiting for you to notice. If you're struggling with gambling, please know that you're not alone, and help is available. You can contact national or local gambling helplines, self-exclude from gambling platforms, or seek support and resources from organizations such as Gamblers Anonymous. It's a sign of strength to ask for support. Reaching out doesn't make you weak. It shows courage, self-awareness, and the willingness to face challenges with help, not alone. Thank you for watching. I hope this story touched your heart, gave you a moment of reflection, or reminded you that you're not alone. Don't forget to like, comment, and share if this resonated with you.